Hey y'all. Y'all come in real deal. We have another missing middle school student. But this time she's in Detroit, okay? And her grandmother is searching for her. Her grandmother wants to find her. So y'all come on in. Just in case I need my Detroit people as well as everybody else to come on in. Now I got my hair, I did my hair, y'all. So I got it wrapped up and stuff. So we're gonna turn into oops. Hold on. So let's come in, y'all. Y'all come in, okay? Hold on, yeah. Y'all come on in. Come in, real deal. I don't know what's going on right here, but I want to y'all come on in so we can get this live. Let's we got another little girl, y'all. We got to look out for. We got another little girl. We got another little girl, y'all. Got another little girl. We got another middle schooler. Come on, real deal. I need y'all women. I need y'all women. If you live in Detroit, and it's just as well as anybody else, y'all, we got another team, man. We ain't even solved our other problem with that middle school girl. I'm so sick of this. Y'all, look, Detroit Police Department have taken over this case due to the fact, I guess, because she must have been living with her grandmother. But let's listen to this and then we'll get into it, okay? I don't want to disturb the story, but listen to this.
Case this week. That's why this whole media blitz getting the word out. Before Detroit Public Schools, their Department of Public Safety was heading up the investigation, but now a lot more resources, all looking for this young girl, Naziya Harris.
If you see in any neighborhoods around here, we're just looking for. We want to return her home safely to her family, and no questions asked. There's a reward out there.
Detroit police walking the streets, passing out flyers, asking people to be on the lookout for Naziya Harris.
I'm asking anyone that knows anything about my granddaughter, please contact the police department.
The 13-year-old girl was last seen on January 9th, getting off the school bus at Cornwall and 3 Mile.
It's so crazy. I went to the gas station like yesterday. It was actually yesterday. I ended up seeing the poster on the door, and I'm like, I know this little kid because the bus always pull up to our like the corner of our house.
Wednesday, investigators searching in the area of Garland and Shoemaker.
We're not ruling anything out at this point, just based off the information that we had. Let us hear. We're running down every avenue. We don't make assumptions. We can't speak to anything that we don't know. Only the information that we have.
That's right.
We have debriefed on a number of different factors. We're hopeful that we find her well, but we can't operate on hope. We have to operate on information, investigation, and work, and that's what we're here to do today. We contacted our local, state, federal partners, U.S. Marshals, FBI, some of our task force partners, even some of the private sector, missing and exploited children, all brought in to assist us in the search for Naziya.
I don't want to think the worst about it, about her being abducted. I'm hoping and praying that that is not the case. I'm standing on my face. That God is going to bring my baby home.
Just so emotional, you could hear the pain in grandmother's voice. She is.
All right, y'all. We got another missing 13-year-old. First week, we haven't even found what happened to we haven't found out what happened to See, I can't even remember these girls now. It's so many of them.
Do you need a
You
what?
know, it's sad that they in middle school, but y'all got to understand, parent. Middle school girls are finding their way. They are finding themselves. They are going through puberty. They think they don't look at them as being grown. She's in the eighth grade. She's in the eighth grade. So that her community and the police that in Detroit has stepped in with the community to help this young lady. But allegedly, Naziah Harris is still out there. She only 13, y'all. So if anyone listen to this live, I know a lot of geographic subscribers are watching this live. Please, if you seen this beautiful little girl, please call y'all Detroit Police Department because they don't taking over the case. They took over it. She's a beautiful little girl, y'all. You talking about 13, ain't nothing but in eighth grade. She could have made bad decisions. We don't know, but we ain't gonna judge her like that because she's too young to be judged. But if anybody seen it, please report these to Detroit Police Department because they want her. Now, they have got a lot of little information now from her friends in middle school. You know, middle school kids think they grown, but that's what they do, y'all. That's what they do. You know, we ain't gonna look at that. But let's listen to this. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I muted. Okay. You know, okay, I'm gonna say this before I get started. I don't know if this her mom or not, but we'll see. My thing is this. I believe she stayed with her grandmother. I want to tell y'all, mom, we got to, as a community, raise our kids. Get out the streets and raise our own kids instead of putting them on the grandmothers. Okay? Our grandmamas can't do too much, y'all. But they ain't gonna let nothing happen to their grandkids. They look more like the mama standing up. I don't know who that woman is. I don't know what she do, who she is, or what it is. But I don't know. I don't know. But the grandma can do only much. But they ain't gonna let their child. The grandmothers are not gonna let their grandkids get in that system. So let's check and listen to this.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. I want to just start off before I bring up Chief Jackson from Detroit Public Schools Police Department. It's what brought us here today. On February 12th, we had a briefing on this missing child. Yesterday, we had a much more comprehensive and detailed meeting where he brought forth a number of different factors as to what occurred and what they had been working on. Um, we left that meeting with some very serious concerns about Naziya's safety, and I'll bring up Chief Jackson at this time to give you an overview, and I'll be coming back up to talk about the details. Chief Jackson.
Good afternoon. Back on January 9th, we believe Ms. Naziya Harris did not return home from school. She was a student at Clark Elementary. January 10th, her family went about the process of reporting her missing. We began our investigation at that point. We began working back, following through her on her last known steps, possible person she was in contact with, some of her school-age friends, gathering different information. As we begin to work back through that information with our local, state, and federal law enforcement partners, information that we obtained has led us to this point here. At that point, we reached out to Chief White to let him know the developments that we had, and so at that point, we decided that this investigation had kind of gone past the four walls of our building, and Chief White stepped in to help us out. Chief White.
All right, thank you, Chief. So again, after our meeting yesterday, we were very, very concerned. I made the decision at that time that we will take lead on this investigation. We'll be bringing in our local, federal, state partners, a very concerned community our Board of Police Commissioners, our civic leaders, every single person to assist us in bringing little Naziya home. That's the goal here, is to do everything we can to bring her home. We have debriefed on a number of different factors. We're hopeful that we find her uh, well, um, but we can't operate on hope. We have to operate on information, investigation, and work, and that's what we're here to do today with this incredible show of force that we have at this time. I will bring up Deputy Chief Kerry Sloan to talk a little bit about some of the aspects of the investigation at this time, but I will tell you that it is still early in the investigation on our part.
Who is
Although
she?
DPS has done a number of different.
Who is she, y'all? Sitting there with them eyelashes on like me. Y'all, if you out there, any YouTuber, please share this live and do a report on this young lady. Please do it. She not but 13. Naziya. Please, Naziya Harris, please. Her grandmother want her home. Okay? They never did let that mama talk. I noticed that. The real mama talk. She thought she was going to get on there and say something.
Sounding the alarm for the safety of a missing Detroit teenager, Naziya Harris, last seen on January 9th after leaving school at J.E. Clark Preparatory Academy near Cornwall and 3 Mile. 7 Action News reporter Sarah Michael spoke with family members about their frantic search for the 13-year-old.
Naziya's grandmother tells me that this is where Naziya was last seen, at Cornwall Street and 3 Mile. She tells me that the school bus dropped her off right here on January 9th. What happened?
Okay, y'all. The school bus driver dropped her off right there where this lady's standing at. But then you have another lady come on the live and said they usually dropped her. They don't usually. They surprised they dropped her off at the gas station. So bus driver, come on now, help me out. Here we go.
It's unknown.
For her to be late, she has never been late.
See?
She's always got permission to do things.
Annette Harris is 13-year-old Naziya Harris's grandmother and legal guardian. When was the last time that you heard from your granddaughter?
When I dropped her off at school, which was on January the 9th.
Hold on now. Okay, I have answers. January the 9th. Let's look at this, y'all. If she rides the school bus, I don't know who she is back then. If her granddaughter rides the school bus, so her grandmom drops her off. It's due to the cold weather, because y'all know I do crossing now. And y'all know buses come up there. I'm trying to hold up. But I'm asking y'all a question. Do y'all think, okay, the grandmama said she took her to school and she come missing that day? Why did she take her to school that day instead of let her get on the bus? Because if that bus pulled up at that stop, they have to go by that stop. They pick her granddaughter up, regardless if she takes her to school or not. I have to be out there in the morning at my school route, even if they cross or not, so I can tell a parent if that child cross or not. But listen to grandma, listen to grandmother. Okay, listen to the grandmother now. Listen.
Her off at school, which was on January the 9th.
Naziya is an 8th grader at Clark Elementary School in Detroit, described as being incredibly sweet and a rule follower.
Look
She
smart.
tells me when Naziya didn't come home from school on January 9th, she knew immediately something was wrong and reported her missing the next day. Detroit Public Schools Community District's police department has been handling the investigation. That's until Wednesday, when after a month of fruitless searching for the teen, Detroit Police Department announced that they're taking over.
Very, very concerned.
Naziya's a very sweet child. She really is. And my biggest fear is somebody hurting her.
We don't believe that initially there was an abduction.
Police say they don't believe Naziya was abducted initially, but when pressed, wouldn't answer if they think she went off with someone willingly. And that tells me that Naziya's school looked at the bus video from January 9th and can see Naziya getting off at her regular stop.
Y'all, listen. Listen, y'all. Listen, people. January the 9th? Do they know what the day is? Do these people know what today is? It's Valentine's Day. Okay, first of all, y'all, let me take this back. It's kind of upsetting me because she got a pig stuck in her head. She does what she want to do around her grandmama. It would seem like. Now, look, okay, let's take it back. Let's put this time in together, real deal. Let's put the time together. I'm so tired of messy situation. Now, if she 13-year old, that's gonna be somebody in high school like her. That's gonna be somebody grown. Is she on social media? We went through this with Lori Page. Remember? Remember? We went through this with Lori Page. Now here we are right here with Naziya Harris. The bus dropped her off right there. Where is here? And another lady said that they usually dropped her out in front of her house, but they dropped her off right here. Okay? Y'all parents, y'all gonna have to convince your grandkids and stuff that things can happen to them if they don't follow your rules and stuff. I don't feel like she's unalive, y'all. I don't feel that Lori unalive. I feel like both of them is living. But why would she want to leave her grandmother? She might not want to leave her grandmother. She probably hooked up, y'all, January the 9th. Jesus. We about to go into March. January the 9th, y'all. And it's here February the 14th. But this comes from learning the hard way. Learning the hard way. Some young people learn the hard way. Hard way. I know that grandmama don't put all effort up, educational knowledge and everything towards her grandchild. Let me calm down.
Tells me that this is
Hold on, y'all.
where Naziya was left.
Y'all, and then I meant to tell y'all. Hold on.
She tells me that the school bus dropped her off right here on January 9th. What happened next is unknown.
Now, okay, let's go back to where the bus driver let her out. School bus driver let her out right there. Why did that lady say the school bus driver let her out close to the gas station? Unless she's saying they used to let her out at the gas station. They let her out at her bus stop. Did they have, okay, this questions that we need to ask y'all. Did Naziya Harris have a substitute bus driver? Y'all know we are under in need of bus driver. We got a lot of people sitting at home need to be driving the school bus. They need to be driving the school bus. And they're not. So the bus drivers are doing the best they can with new drivers. Was this her regular bus driver? I have questions. A regular bus driver not going to drop them out where they want to be dropped out, okay? A substitute bus driver may do it, but believe in them, even though they not familiar with the route, okay? All right. Okay, you can't blame it on them.
Dropped her off right here on January 9th. What happened next is unknown.
For her to be late, she has never been late coming home.
Listen, here we go. We heard that about Miss Lori, didn't we? We heard that Miss Lori, purpose attendant, never miss school. Naziah, never been late. Why are they choosing those dates like they do, y'all, to be late and missing? Why? Why? She wasn't concerned that her grandma. Who convinced her that her grandmother wasn't going to be concerned? Who convinced this child that her grandmother wasn't going to be concerned that she didn't come home? Calm down. I need to calm down.
Always got permission to do things.
Annette Harris is 13-year-old Naziya Harris's grandmother and legal guardian. When was the last time that you heard from your granddaughter?
When I dropped her off at school.
Now, when you dropped her off at school, grandmother, kids has signs of something. Did she acted different? Was she looking different? Was she talking different? What kind of sign did she give you? Could you drop her off at school? Is anybody picking at the girl, y'all?
It's on January the 9th.
Naziya is an 8th grader at Clark Elementary School.
She looked like a old smart little girl, but love herself. She looks just like a smart little girl. Look at her. But y'all, parents, for those who don't know, the middle school kids, your young babies, be on that internet when teachers don't know. They sneak and do stuff. If they gonna do it, they gonna do it. These young folk be on that internet. And she beautiful.
Detroit, described as being incredibly sweet and a rule follower. Annette tells me when Naziya didn't come home from school on January 9th, she knew immediately something was wrong and reported her missing the next day. Detroit Public Schools Community District's police department.
Look at her, y'all. With a little bitty self. She on the bus right there. Oh, gosh. Man, this got to stop happening now. This got to stop, man. Jesus, girls, do what y'all parents say do. Till you old enough to make your own decision. She's 5'2", y'all. She was born September the 26th, September the 16th, 2010. Look at her. Look at her little bit herself. Somebody don't miss. Somebody got that girl. That baby too pretty, too little.
The investigation. That's until Wednesday, when after a month of fruitless searching for the teen, Detroit Police Department announced that they're taking over.
We're very, very concerned.
Naziya's a very sweet child. She really is. You know, and my biggest fear is somebody hurting her.
We don't believe that initially there was an abduction.
Police say they don't believe Naziya was abducted initially, but
Social media. Anyone out there on social media seen this beautiful 13-year-old could have told you she was 18. Because they do lie about the age. Please protect yourself and return her back to Detroit. Because these little girls do that now. She ain't but 13. Allegedly could have told you she was 15, 16, 18. Bring her back to her grandmother. Or, hey, let her out at the police department or knock on the door or something. Because sometimes situations happen like this when a young lady, girls have lied about their age. I lied about my age to get in the club. I was 16 and got in there and told them I was 18. So, if anything had happened to me, it would have been my fault. But Naziya, Naziya, y'all share this live, talk about it on your platform, even before you even Please, anybody, just talk about it a little bit and then go on into your life. We don't allow too many young girls. Please do that for me. Share this live.
Police say they don't believe Naziya was abducted initially, but when pressed, wouldn't answer if they think she went off with someone willingly.
I do
And that
too.
tells me that Naziya's school looked at the bus video from January 9th and can see Naziya getting off at her regular stop here.
She got off.
She gets out. Listen to grandmama, y'all. She got off at her regular stop. Who is this girl right here? Because she was going to talk, but they didn't let her talk. She didn't let her talk. Who is she? If that's the mom, this the grandmother. Why they ain't let her talk? We ain't heard from her. Now, that's why y'all need to take care of your own kids and let the grandmama be grandmamas.
Off the bus with her schoolmate and walked up to the corner of Warren and 3 Mile Drive. And one of the school kids said that she turned right instead of turning left. And that's all I know.
Why did she go right instead of turning left? Grown. But they middle school kids, y'all. So she's supposed to turn left, but she went right. Why she didn't go home? Here go another statistic, y'all. We ain't finished the other one.
Police say they are questioning everyone who knows Naziya. They're working with local, state, and federal partners to look everywhere. If someone is watching right now and they know where Naziya is, what would you like to say to them?
Naziya's life may be in danger and you don't even know it. Because you're keeping information or trying to keep her hidden because of what you think. Naziya needs to be home with her family, and we love her.
Okay, let me put it back on Naziya, y'all. Y'all, Naziya is not 18. I know she lied. I know she lied to you. She's not but 13. She's not but 13. Y'all, monitor your kids on the apps, okay? Please. Anyone seen Naziya Harris? She only 13. I know she looked like she about 16 or 17 or 18. Don't do nothing to it. Send her home. Because see, if they go by what you say, they can say you could tell them, look, they on the computer right now. All right, y'all. I just want this. I just don't know what to say. Let me see, can I find something else? She is so beautiful. Look at her. Got her little baby hair right there, y'all. Look. Her grandmama ain't gonna play
What would you
with her.
like to say to them?
Naziya's life may be in danger and you don't even know it. Because you're keeping information or trying to keep her hidden because of what you think. Naziya needs to be home with her family, and we love her.
If you know anything about Naziya's disappearance or where she may be, you are asked to reach out to Crime Stoppers. You can call them anonymously at 1-800-SPEAK-UP.
Okay, now let's go to Alexis where her beautiful mom put something out there for her. Uh, well, let me go right here first. Hold on, yeah.
Hey, babe, you want to go to a show tonight? Don't worry,
I'm
it's
so
included.
tired of girls being missing. They won't stay. Do what your parents say do. Hold on, y'all. Look at the area scene where uh, Naziya Harris was. She was in here 3 miles.
Area of Cornwall Street and 3 Mile, right near East Warren and Outer Drive. Tonight, police and her family are pleading for clues. Rod Maloney live on the story for us. Rod, are officers still out there?
No, they did their canvass and have left, but they have promised that they're going to have continued searches that could even span far beyond Wayne County. Now, here is the flyer they were handing out today. NAZIYA Harris is the young girl, the 13-year-old that they're looking for. We spoke to her grandmother, Annette, this afternoon, along with police. This is what she had to say.
I want my baby home. And I'm asking in the name of Jesus, and I stand on my faith that he's going to bring her home.
With the help of Drone 4, we see Detroit police today fanning out across the East Side neighborhood near Shoemaker and Garland, looking for NAZIYA Harris, 13 years old.
Now, I'm sticking like a good picture. Now, looking at the NAZIYA right here, y'all. NAZIYA can go for. Let me fix it. Let me fix. I'm trying to fix the picture for y'all. She could go. NAZIYA can go for 16, 17, 18. She can. She can. If she told somebody she was 18, hold on, y'all. Let me get this picture so y'all can see her good. If she's on this, she doing social media. If she's doing this, she doing social media. NAZIYA don't even look like she 13. Not right here. That will confuse guys. You know, girls at this age will lie about their age. And I guarantee you, she could have said she was older than what she was. She could go for 20. And to me, as a woman, she look like a young 19-year-old. But she ain't but 13, y'all. Y'all gonna have to be careful about stuff like that. She can go for 19 and got a birthday coming up. You know what I mean? So that's your tuition. You're gonna have to do your math and everything to find out how old these young girls are. Cause she look older right here, but she ain't but 13. She look older than 13 right here. Y'all don't know what Nazaya been doing behind her grandmama back. So I say she look older than 13 right here. She can trick somebody. She can get on social media and trick somebody.
5'2", weighing 130 pounds. Detroit Public Schools police.
130 pounds. She 130 pounds in the 8th grade. I was 120. Jesus Christ. So she using her size.
Clark Prep Academy on January 9th made it off the bus near her grandmother's home on 3 Mile Avenue in Cornwall, which is about 4 miles away from today's search scene. Officers, police dogs, and cadets alike knocked on doors and did a grid search.
We have debriefed on a number of different factors. We're hopeful that we find her well, but we can't operate on hope. We have to operate on information, investigation, and work, and that's what we're here to do today.
And if this looks like the operation that led to Detroit police and the FBI finding Winter Nicole Smith's body last year, it's because Detroit police now confirm the same kind of information that led them to that body is what prompted their efforts here. Annette Harris knows full well.
Y'all, the police led them there. Look, y'all, the police led them to this house. See, look, y'all, they led them to here.
That body is what prompted their efforts here. Annette Harris knows full well, more than a month after her granddaughter's disappearance, a search like this is ominous. Still,
And we're asking anybody that has any information, I don't care who it is, please come forth, contact the police department. Her life could be in danger.
Social media.
so now Darrell Woods is a police commissioner with the city of Detroit. He's offering $1,000. Crime Stoppers was here. They also offer rewards. And like Annette said, they're looking for any and all information they can get if you have any.
All right, y'all. Detroit, wake up. Wake up. Y'all got a missing child, honey. She's missing. She look older than this. Let me go back to this picture right here. She like a little girl right there, but let me show you this one right here. She look older than it. I got to show them the older picture, y'all. Let me push it back. Let me push it back. I got to let the young men see that she ain't. And I know the men said, what? You what? 13, God, why you lie to us? Oh, so since you want to be grown, here she go right here. See, she look older right here. And the only thing they did was went by her age. She older right there. If y'all know she lied to y'all and y'all got Naziya Harris, please report her. Tell her to take her tail to the Troy Police Department. Take her there and clear your name. Because you went what she said. You went what she said. I'm out here.